So as you guys saw in the previous video, you might have heard that I got a new car. So the whole point of this video was just to go over some of the reasons as to why I gave this car. So number one was resale value. So I did plan on keeping this car originally because I literally fell in love with this car. I still am in love with this car. It's really hard to say goodbye to it. I have a very fortunate amount of 2 weeks left to enjoy this car before my new car comes in. So I pretty much I drove 25,000 kilometers on this car, and I'm pretty much getting almost what I paid for this car. So that's obviously a good thing. The next reason why I'm selling this car is I had 3 Volkswagens, and they were all 3 front-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive is honestly really good for the track, for daily use, for gas mileage, everything. But I kind of just got fed up of the front-wheel drive life. It is fun and all, but you kind of just get bored of it. So the next car I'll be getting is all-wheel drive, and the main reason for that is actually we're here in Canada. Well, right now it's summer, but in the winter, this car wasn't too bad if you had the right tires, but I kind of just like all-wheel drive, being able to do donuts or just drift around corners. You can't really do that with this car. You could, but it's not as the same type of fun. And the last, I guess, reason why I got this car is originally when I wanted this car, I wanted to get a different brand of car, and that's the brand that I ended up getting. This was kind of the alternative to that brand because it was cheap on insurance for me. I was a student. Right now I'm basically almost done school. I could use this car, but I just kind of wanted to upgrade. Ever since I was a kid, I really wanted this car when I was in high school. It's a white 2-door car with red interior. I'll give you guys that much. This car, man, honestly, what a beast. I would get 650 to 700 kilometers in a tank. You can chop most cars in a road race, not so much in a launch. Yeah, so that's what I mean about the all-wheel drive, right? So obviously this car makes a lot of torque, and it's really fun. It's really exciting. It was really hard for me to find a replacement car. I drove a bunch of cars. When I reveal the car, I can explain to you guys some of the cars I've driven that were like 3-4 times the price of this car, and I wasn't able to justify upgrading to it, even though I was able to afford it. This car, man, it's just super fun. It's so nice. But for me, I'm kind of, obviously don't want to go to jail, so I don't want to go too fast. So this car is more of a rolling car. But what I really enjoy the most is going from 0 to 100. And the only way I can do that is if I get some rear-wheel drive car with like really sticky tires, or just get an all-wheel drive car. So that's mainly it.